Okay guys, start ng stream. So, lalaro tayo ng Gun Home.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Gun Home. One o'clock ng madaling araw. Okay na ba? sent me the black page.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Sam, Daniel from our neighborhood friend who wants to come see the new house. Calling back. Daniel is a total weirdo. The reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were there. Jones. So, base dun sa picture, yung nanay nila. Sarangan natin. Tama ba yung nanay nila? Si John. At saka is Katie. Galing siyang Europe eh. Kapag nagsalita. Ang ganda naman. Sana all. Oscar na as in 60 years. Died peacefully last month in his home. Before his son was born in September 8, he became giving his parents. His survivor include his nephew parents. Yung tatay nila. Si parents. So yung may-ari ng bahay, tatay nila, yung tito, Originally may-ari ng bahay.
You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House Girl.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County,
Habang ilaw dito. Maganda talaga ng isip. Authorization.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. And she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Right here. Almost look right here. I mean, 7-Eleven almost look right here. Cycle or does it mean in the family? Like please like. Di nabasa. Patay na rin. Sa Costco. Dito na. Hindi ko maintindihan kasi. Wala ko ng bagong creepy ng bahay. Patay na ba? Send your under my roof. Okay, listen. Greetings. Tier 4 fight. Hindi ko nabasa. Basta yun, pinamalan na yun. Nagtipid tayo ng kuryente. Kaya pangit magkabahay na malaki. It's not Cabrera. Let's recycle it.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through. Now that it's happened, I just can't. I've done the best I could to keep from feeling blue
Let's do this.
and get you off my mind.
Do this.
Whatever my goal.
Voodoo, mildew, and shamdoo.
Why, Daddy, I didn't know you were.
I'm right here looking at you, honey. If it ain't me, it's my shadow.
You think I sent you far away?
I ain't been nowhere.
Mommy, I thought you'd stay away from me.
Gotta cut.
But hopelessly you got me now.
That's
You
a
left your
man
voodoo
that she is
all
laughing
around.
I left my trunk in town.
Music and concentrating.
Thought I killed the thread.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Oh, alak. Alak, guys. Alak. Yun sa kapatid ko. Para sa'yo daw yan. Yan. I-shop mo daw. Shout out kay Patricia Bonifacio. Yan. Shop mo. Okay, books. May chaser ka pa, best friend. Chaser. Chaser yan. Shot mo. Okay. Good. Happy lang. Magtipid tayo. Mahal ngayon ang ano, yung bayad ng kuryente. Tayo na malaking mansion. Hey, please tell mom and dad sorry about the stuff. That's Miss Sam. So if you wanted to come over to my house to with me, with who I can drive is kind of far that I can drive. And then two, so hopefully that can leave this in my lap if you still like it, and you can make me a parking lot after. So yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get me Hadouken. Si Gaili.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, it turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell mom and dad. The attic. It's in the attic. Sam, open it.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure.
Yeah, I'm indoor. Hi, Terry. Katie yan, Samantha, si Janice. Anong buhay ko? Dear Jen, so good to hear you. big faces. So why are you against doing that? So, either way, be lucky and adventure yet. Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, Room Cat. Marami rin siya. Ang creepy naman ng stairs to. One is green. Samantha, 17 years old, and therefore an individual of full functional human being. But the exact meaning going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. I fail to kill who is only 3 years older than me and more. We allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another country on her own. As well as an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own. But human beings, since we may also remember that I have an empire now, we can't really stop me. Honest regards, your daughter Samantha. Stop living every day down. Stop living every day down. Light in the house on. Well, as well as your creepy. Super Spitfire. Journey.
cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck.
Fuck you too. These students can expect will be offered for scholarship in their first year at university. Right, so either it's good or you can make fun of him. And you're supposed to put dinner.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone.
Patay na. Inaano nila sa Ouija board. Looks like someone's in a hurry. Relasyon ba ni it's a teenager for you, nothing to worry about. Underneath that, the controlled bird that seems like part of the nature world. But let's cut to the chase. This new Ranger Bruce said that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick, you have to be kidding me. It's too perfect, you have to tell me everything. Some pictures and the whole package with that sound. Keep your chin up until Carrie is out of his slump and anytime like my letters to your old friend Carol, she's always good. So, parang naano na nga yung relasyon ng mag-asawa. Mom's first son. Sisibot ako. Naluksan. Postcard, London, Big Ben. Dear Mom and Dad, this is my second passage in the channel and I only got one language this time going so I can help you later on but I was excited. London was great, but I knew I always hope to visit and I think I really should. I'd love it if you all wanted to come back to us. Alam na this. Hello? Anybody home? Walang warm welcome para sa anak niyo.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
May jet lag kasi Katie. Tapos pinaghahanap mo siya. Inasaan mo yung parents. It's Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. Ito din si Professor Dumbledore. Creeping on the beds. It's a fucking Ouija board. Can you use it? Hello. Hello. Who are you, Oscar? Oh my god. What do you want? To come back? Back. Open. Perfect. Some snap from the other to the back.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hoped she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
So, she's a lesbian. Hey, so you're asking me but where's fucking Sam? Nasa Kalasyaw. Interested in alam. Ooh.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no, there was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. It felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Ay, sana all. Sana all chilies. Yung mga puti na to, ito yung mga... Pag nag-shoplift ka, tama na, takas yan. Matat ko. Naging loko-loko si Samantha. No! Nani! You bad influence. She's my sister. Ay, sana all pink ng buhok. Basement. It's basement. God. Basement. Kapag hila ko nito may mahulog na plancha sa taas. Oops, home alone. Yes, Samantha.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Ilaw. Lights. Ilaw. Nakahiga. Reed College. Dear Samantha, congratulations. I'm pleased to inform you I'm wishing you the welcome back. The Reed
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Citizenships. Yung lock na to. Greenhouse, laundry, washroom. Page 12. Page 6. Yolanda. God. It's epic. Oh my God, perfect. Yes.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Suportado ni B. Wala si B. Lonnie, you suck. Oregon. Kung nasaan si Papa nun. It's cold and rainy as shit in March. You should hear a big
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Nani. Would be I. That influence. Mason. Scar Mason. What? Kain ng ano yun? Pipe. That's a life in my dad situation. It was so wet in the worst inside the house where the police talk about being inside the house where okay, number one, everybody in the house should be costumes, skeletons, and devils surely was from the sinister. Each great leader and hero dress. Jack McDaniels. Appreciate any effort for allowing me to ensure I understand that the circles and the risk the fact and the map is that she is taken with the community. I wish to made the same resources before. Still thinking to the other students being punished for their part. And guilty party is controlled and there has been no convincing evidence as to your lack. In other words, there is no one to punish. Also, just letting you know, you should not understand.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Who's up? Open sesame. Yeah. 1963. nandito. Places here, unlike luxury, Disneyland. Since inspiration. Remove myself from complications sacrificed to my equipment. It's another spasm of the management of my own pwedeng ibigay yan basta-basta dapat meron prescription. Warning. Drugs. Hindi mo basta-basta mabibili. Kailangan may prescription. Bullshit talaga tong fight na to. Kala ko may tao sa taas. So, dito. Yeah, let's do this. Creepy house. What was that? Jump. Hold on, sorry, man. That's such a bitches. She's hardly anything else. It's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and feeling myself. I'm sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. Sorry I didn't mean to do that. school. Living in Florida, living in so eternal punishment in Miami. So you would I live with your mom in Florida. No. Laki. May ilaw pala. And spado. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Avatar. The Last Water Bender. This car was the first thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. I love it more Christmas because yes, treasure areas. What's this car? I'm the Indian school. What the? A wrestling, Mexican wrestling. Monsters. Is that money on it? Forever Forest. Hi Jen, you get 2 tickets for my girlfriend says he doesn't want to, so that here's my right match to get the alpha ignite into some ooh, she's having me as well. Oh, friend. Plano yes. Distributing corporate employees and school grounds. Mariana. Grade 11. Since you previously was out this afternoon, you can be this united so that you are absolutely clear. You're grounded for the rest of the night in your social and territory privileges and from using your car for anything except going to school. Going to and from school. You understand what you're going through, but you can't allow to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly once the privileges are restricted, cannot allow you to have your bedroom door closed while is at the house. This is the last word in tomorrow. Get back and consider this one home.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
So I am Milan less years. Also, congratulations, Dennis. Regional Director, and also congratulations because you're going to take the jam right waiting for in the meantime, let's discuss this little item we have, your favorite. At last that you sound like you're reading. You sure there's something there? He said, yes, I'm at a time girlfriend here. You're sure they're not. Working at the Crown Burger on
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
Celebrating our anniversary June 3 to 7. 7 ng madaling araw sa game na to ngayon. We'll be camping $40 is on
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country? The other side of the world? My mind, can't process it. That she's really going to be gone. Just gone. Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Dumb things. Every copy is not never used since the last one here.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Holy shit. Scott. First season.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Feeling ko parang wag patay na katawan. Sa basement. Tingin niyo ba may patay na si Sam? Sam! Samantha? Do you wanna build a snowman?
God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the Army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Or give it a shot. She's not there.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I died, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday.